Nothing goes as planned. Everything will break. People say goodbye in their own special way. Greetings, Leo all placements. This is Andrew Bell and Katie Herzig. In my veins. Someone is, well, the chorus, oh, you're in my veins and I cannot get you out. So someone is like, you know what, you're etched in my soul. I will never forget about you. For some of my Leos, this could be a marriage. You could have had a child with this person, or you could have just gone through that experience but not brought it earthside. For some of my Leos, you could have lived with this person, you could have been engaged, you could have just had a really strong connection. And someone's like, you know what? Some of my Leos, you could have felt like if it's not you, it's not anyone. But for some of my Leos, you are, I don't want to say sorely mistaken, but as I was talking in Aries reading, as you become and get to know yourself in deeper layers, you know, belief systems that you had previously, you will not have anymore. So ways that you view a connection, you just simply won't view it that way anymore. You know, there are so many people, so many men in my past that I really was like, man, I'm never going to get over them. They're really my big love. And honestly, like now in this evolution, I'm like, it's not that I like didn't love them. Like I had love for them at that stage in my life, but I didn't really know myself then. So it wasn't really like deep. It wasn't really like deep love. It was like puppy dog, like, oh, that's cute. Little kid, I don't know who the heck I am kind of love. But it like, you know, destroyed my life and I was just so distraught. And now I'm just like, it was a learning experience, you know, like it was necessary for that time of my consciousness. And I was very asleep and very unawake and didn't really know who I was in any way, shape, or form then. So, you know, c'est la vie, kind of. For some of my Leos, you can also be, like, you or the other person can be kind of my frame of mind, and then the other person can be like, oh, you're in my veins, I will never get you out. Oh my gosh. Like, if it's not you, it's not anyone. Like, someone here can be like a whole movie scene about something, and the other person is just like, and thank you, I appreciate you, the ship has sailed, I'm really grateful for our time, and that is it. I don't know, there's something here, Leo, where it's like people are so obviously on different pages, it's not even funny, honestly. I was also getting by Mac DeMarco, you're my kind of woman, let me into your world. So for some of my Leos, you can have your eyes on someone from across the world. Again, for some of my Leos, you could have gotten with someone at a young age, or you just got with someone before you really had a sort of like awakening into yourself, or someone got with someone before they really knew who they were. And as they really get to know who they are, they're realizing that the person next to them feels like a total stranger and really doesn't connect to anything that they are becoming and growing into. And then they see this person online or something across the world and they're like, that is my kind of woman. That is my kind of man. I gotta be in their world. Like, how do I get into their world? So Leo, for a lot of people right now, you know, people are having these realizations, even with the jobs. You know, people are at the workplace and realizing, what? This isn't who I am. I'm not this. This doesn't suit me. This is not like my highest calling. This is not emotionally fulfilling. You know, I've seen so many podcasts lately of men speaking about, is it really worth all the sacrifices to have the higher paycheck if you're forfeiting your health, deep loving connections, a family? You know, like if you're losing a family, you don't have friends, you're not having a personal life, you don't have enriched emotional fulfillment, and you did all of that, you took all of those L's or sacrifices for the bag, like, what's the point? Because you have nothing to share it with. And humanity only got to the point it is today because of community. The thing that humans need more than anything is not money, it's true deep connection. And Leo, some people here can be realizing they've just been chasing something superficial, or they've been maintaining something superficial because they don't want a stigma, or they fear, you know, there's like a people pleasing or a cultural pleasing or pleasing the family, or a fear around, no, I can't drop a tax bracket, I can only go up tax brackets from here, I'm not allowed to drop back down. So Leo, there's that energy coming through as well. For some of my oh, okay. Well, you can be dealing with an Aries or Cancer. You can be wanting to travel to an Aries. You can be seeing an Aries or a Cancer online, or an Aries or a Cancer can be seeing you online, Leo. Someone here definitely has some sort of platform. Someone can be upset because they feel like someone is getting a lot of attention. Someone can be stressed because they're like, man, there's a lot of competition, I just can't measure up. Someone can be stressed because I'm hearing, ooh, this Mr. Steelio girl, which I've been channeling a lot lately. So someone can be stressed because they're like, someone's gonna steal my girl. Yeah, someone's coming in hot. And Knight of Cups with the Three of Wands. Yeah, something is ending, Leo. I mean, that's what the whole channel messages were at the beginning. Something is dead, done, over with. it's just stick a fork in me, I'm done. It's cooked. It's cooked, okay? Someone's stressed because they know this, especially with the Seven of Swords. Leo, this can be someone who's really, really trying to get back in the good graces, but it's like the energy is dead because the person knows that they were betrayed. And it's like, rather than accusing the person, being like, you did this, didn't you? You did that. It's like the person who knows that they were betrayed is like, they're never going to admit to it. So it's useless. It's useless. And then this person is like, why aren't they fighting anymore? Why aren't they upset? Why aren't they asking me if I'm cheating? Why aren't they telling me? And it's because like they know, and they also know that you're never, ever, ever, hold on, I'm hearing we are never, ever getting back together. But they know that they're never, ever, ever going to admit it. They're like, you're not going to admit it ever anyway. So like the energy is just done. This could be a connection, Leo, where like the passion was on fire. The roof is on, hopefully the roof is not on fire. Okay, well, I'm hearing that song. I don't know. Could also just be, you know, when you're, it's very, you know, spicy. Four of Cups. Someone can't pull on a person's energy anymore. Someone doesn't have their hook in someone anymore. Someone doesn't turn someone on anymore. Someone is like, I see through you. You see right through me, and someone's like, yeah, I see right through you. And I feel nothing. Nothing. It's like something has like really gone to that point. So someone new is coming in. And with the Page of Swords, it's like the past person is going to watch this. Past energy is death with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's funny because all these other people recognize that someone is an Empress, but it seems like someone else over here took it for granted because they needed attention. I'm channeling that song by Justin Bieber. Should I need some freedom? But yeah, it's okay. Like love is coming in, but it can't come in, Leo, until someone is totally single and separated from this past energy, which looks like it is in the process of happening or it just recently happened. Now in a workplace, this is a workplace who did someone dirty, you know, paid someone less than they deserved, gave someone faulty contracts, just treated someone like crap, made an environment really difficult, harsh conditions, really cold, isolated someone. Yeah, from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress, someone is definitely leveling up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. So yeah, I mean, someone sees the single person and they're like, oh my gosh, that's my type of woman, so I'm going to make her my woman. With the Empress energy, very strong Taurus or Venus in Taurus, especially with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, and with the, literally, what did I say? Earlier with the Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess sees all the secrets. She knows the secrets. So with the Five of Pentacles, she doesn't need to call someone out and be like, I need proof. She doesn't need, no, she is graceful. She's very demure. She's quiet and she's like, you know, I saw what I saw. I felt what I felt. I rest my case. I am now going to go on my healing journey with the star energy, glow up, and attract someone who's actually going to love me, treat me right, and, you know, be on my team. Someone can bat for the other team. Someone can be hiding that they like to bat for the other team. Someone can do that just occasionally. I was hearing sword fighting, so yeah. Family card with the moon. Someone definitely does something, and someone's nervous about this. Someone like wants something traditional, but aside from the traditional thing, they like to do some not so traditional things, but they don't plan on being honest with their traditional thing about the not so traditional things that they like to do. Again, this can be a workplace that does some not so traditional things that are not necessarily in alignment with the workplace. And someone there can see right through them. So it's like they have to make that life difficult because it's like if that person blows their cover, someone's like, I know someone's onto me. So it's like the person who knows that someone else is onto them, they're like purposely trying to irritate them, trying to get that person to react, trying to make that person. It's really only projecting out of their own guilt, Leo, is what it's giving. Bless you.